What is going on, everyone? We're back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing a new update with the new Fall Stars program that's coming on into the game. A lot of interesting stuff to talk about in this update, so let's just get right into the video. Alright, so if you take a look at the schedule, obviously we get the Fall Stars program launching. We get 9 bosses this time. We can choose 5 of those bosses. We're going to go over all those cards. Probably some of the best cards in the game that'll be on your God Squad for the rest of the game's life cycle. We also got a new roster update with a lot of guys going diamond. We'll show you guys that. And then we also got the Supercharged postseason cards, which are still going on right now. 3 of the games are done. We're waiting on that Mets-Padres game to see who gets the Supercharged from that, but we'll go over those cards as well. All right, so these are the guys that actually went diamond. It's right here displayed out. A lot of interesting players have gone up. And I think it's because of the end of the season. This is the last roster update for the regular season like that. There's going to be one more after the whole postseason that's going to happen, and then they'll be done for the rest of the year. But a lot of interesting guys like Christian Javier, Evan Phillips, Brendan Woodruff, Denny Janison, Hunter Renfroe, Pete Alonso, Carlos Correa, Andres Munez, and Albert Pujols have all gone diamond. So a lot of new diamonds. Not that I think there's a couple guys that went down actually. Like there was only like 5 or 6 that went down to gold. So yeah, a lot more diamonds you should guys be seeing, or you maybe might be pulling for a couple, 1,000 stubs like that. But yeah, so if you want to go check that out, it's all in the roster update. It's mainly for BR. People that like to play BR really care about that. But these are just the diamonds I'm showing you guys. All right, so let's talk about this Fall Stars program. If you go on into the program, you guys can see it's obviously the traditional program. We have a month to do this program, so it's going to last the whole postseason, probably with a lot of good collections as well. So we obviously have our daily moments, which we've always been doing pretty recently. We obviously got the featured program moments that obviously give you great XP. 3,000 per moment is a lot of moments here, so good way to get XP. Then we also have our week 1 missions back with all the players that we're going to talk about, all the henchman cards. Then we have the post series, which you can get PXP for, Tomogachi, Finest, and Signature series. Then we have our collections. The Judge is obviously here with that new Bo Bichette because they just got released. And then obviously we have the extreme cards. If you guys still haven't collected those yet, you can get some good XP from them. So that's pretty much it in that section. We obviously have the exchanges back, and then we have that conquest map for 45,000 XP, which I've already completed. So it's not that hard to do. It's pretty easy. So some of the cards we have, we'll go over them real quick. At 25,000, we get this Whiteley Ford, 98 overall. Pretty decent card. We just gotta get some stats with him. All the guys that we're gonna be seeing that are the henchman cards, you're gonna need some PXP for to get XP for in the actual program. So we have him, and then we have Madison Bumgarner at 50k XP, his postseason card from 2014. Really good card. I think his pitches are pretty good. Obviously these cards aren't the best, compared to what we have now. We have Willie Stargell's card, which I'm a big fan of him actually. I think this card's pretty good. Actually, I'm hit pretty well with his I think his signature series card. So I'm kind of excited to use that one. And then if we keep going, we have the bosses. We'll talk about the bosses. Now Babe Ruth's probably got the best card in the game right now. I mean, 125 everything, 104 vision, really good. The play discipline, the clutch is good. And you're probably gonna put him at first base. I would assume most people probably would because the speed's not high ready for the outfield. So really good card though. This is probably the best card we've had. This Bob Gibson card seems pretty good as well. I really like his pitch mix he has. He also has outlier on this card. Here we go, 102. So he could probably be a good card to most people. But it's just, pitching is kind of what you like and what you don't like on certain cards. But Chris Sale, next up, 2018 season, had a really good year that year. He's got the similar 4-pitch mix. I'm not really a big fan of Chris Sale cards, to be honest myself, but I might have to give that one a try. My favorite pitcher right here, Darius Eckersley. The stats are incredible. His pitch mix is really good. The sinker, the slider combo, that's my favorite combo in the game. And then he's got the nice curveball with the fastball. So I'm very excited to try to get this card as well. Then we have 2017 Francisco Lindor, who kind of looks kind of bad compared to the other cards in this program. I don't know. I feel like they should have gave him more on the hitting stats side because he was a really good player that year. So I'm kind of surprised they went kind of low with his stats, in my opinion. But so next we're gonna have this Jimmy Fox card, 125 across the board, 109 vision, really good card. If you look at his positions as well, he can also play secondary for catching, so really good card as well. Fielding is kind of mid, obviously. He's not the fastest guy, obviously, but really good catcher. He's gonna have a really good catching card and a really good first baseman in Babe Ruth and Jimmy Fox. So that's a really good combo in my opinion. Joe Mauer's another good catcher, really good fielding across the board, 98, 97, 96, 90, 98 fielding stats across the board, 55 speed, not the best, but he's a good hitter. He's Joe Mauer, you know what I'm saying? Ken Griffey's up next. Really good card once again. All these cards are good. It's kind of hard to say they're not good. But 90 speed. He's gonna steal bases and stuff. 98 fielding. Really good card. And then the last one is Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Actually, going to be up there. 78 speed, 80 fielding, and pretty good hitting stats across the board between his contact and power and his vision. So really good bosses. We can choose 5 of those bosses to get. So it's kind of going to be a hard choice in my opinion to see who I want. Let's talk about this Joe Carter next. He's got 70 speed, 93 fielding. Okay, hitting stats across the board. Gonna need PXP with him. And then we have this Kirk Gibson card, who actually looks pretty good. He's got 89 speed, 87 fielding, pretty good hitting stats. Kind of at the 100 range, but you kind of sacrifice the hitting stats for good fielding and good speed in that situation. And then we have this Luis Gonzalez, who is really good, honestly. I think I might have used this card earlier this year, I'm not sure, but really good card across the board. 125 power, 114 vision, so another really good outfield card. And then as we continue through the program, we have a bunch of other packs, which we know, like the set 1 and set 2 juicy packs, which have been fun to open. I really like those packs a lot. And then we have some Legends of the Franchise right here from the last program, back again. Some more All-Star packs, some more Home Run Derby packs, Balling Out of Control, Juicy's back. And yeah, it pretty much goes from more bundles, Balling Out of Controls until the end. So you get 5, you get 10 at Balling Out of Control past this point. So that's kind of crazy to think about in a ton of packs. So a lot of stuff to grind for at the end of this program right here. So that's kind of nice for the grinders out there. 1 million subs, you got a month to do it. So lock in and strap up, I guess I would say. But I think you can get a lot of XP off this program because it's going to be during the playoffs. Obviously, we got the wildcard game, the division series, the championship series, and the World Series. So that's 4 collections that they're going to have in this collection tab, definitely, which they've always done in past MLB The Show games. So I'd imagine you could probably make at least like 100K if they go for 20 or 35 or something like that. Or I mean 20 or 25 XP per collection. So you got to think about it like that too. So you can probably get at least 100, I would say, in my opinion. But that's another good strat to think about going long term in this program. So this is the conquest map, pretty easy in my opinion. The challenges are not that hard. I've already done these. I just went for the Orioles straight away, and then I went for the Astros, and then from there I just got all the other territories, and then hit the White Sox, Detroit, and then got the whole bottom, and then hit Atlanta, and then kind of went from there. So not really a bad conquest map. 45 XP is pretty worth it to me. So it's kind of like free stubs, honestly, or free XP. So the last thing to talk about is the Supercharged Players. Obviously, all these players have done something in the wildcard game. If you guys did not see, we have Jose Siri up first, who hit the first home run of the 2022 postseason in Game 1 versus Shane Bieber. Really good hit, honestly. Shane Bieber kind of missed one over the middle, kind of took it for a home run. So good on him. He's got some really good juice stats, obviously, to a 99. So expect a lot of these cards to be in their ranked season lineups coming forward. Like I just talked about, Shane Bieber back. He pitched really well, except for that home run. He had a phenomenal game, 7.2 innings with 9 strikeouts. Really good. He won the first, wild card game in their history, I guess, in this new format. So he's gonna be a really good card. He's got a good mix too with the change and the curve. So, I might see myself using this card on ranked. Then we obviously got Jose Ramirez, who launched the decisive 2-run home run, as they say, to win them the game. Really good home run. Kind of took that one pretty deep, in my opinion. So, he's gonna get all those stat buffs right there. So shout out to Jose Ramirez for winning the game. Next player we have Yan Yepes, is how you pronounce his name. He was pinch hit, and he hit the go-ahead 2-run home run in that game. The Cardinals didn't end up winning, but it was still really cool to see pinch hit home run. Never really heard of the guy before, so that's pretty cool to see him get something like this significant in the game. So shout out to him for doing that. And then we gotta talk about these Phillies. They had a really good comeback in the top of the 9th inning, and Gene Segura was the main reason that happened. So shout out to Gene Segura with the 2-run go-ahead single in the top of the 9th inning. That honestly probably won them the game. I mean, that game was crazy if you guys haven't seen it. Luis Castillo, once again, pitched 7.1 innings shutout for the Mariners' first win. I mean, he pitched absolutely insane. This is kind of what I was expecting to happen, and this is only his first year with Seattle. And he's here till 2029, so let that sink in for all the Mariners fans out there. He's going to be doing this for a minute, so shout out to Luis Castillo. And our last one, at least as of now, is Eugenio Suarez. Really good hitter. I mean, this guy had 2 hits, including an RBI double to start the game off. He's the main reason they got to that early lead. So still doing his thing. I'm glad he's on a better team than the Reds, because I really liked him on that team, and now I like him even more on the Mariners. So shout out to Eugenio Suarez. That's all the Supercharged players for now. I mean, obviously we still have the Padres-Mets series, and then after that we have Saturday's games and Sunday's game. So Sunday we might have a long list of Supercharged guys that we're going to have to go through between all these cards, because they're still up for 3 days. So the whole series, you're going to be able to use these cards. So if you want to jump in your squad with all Supercharged players, this is probably your time to do it, honestly. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All my socials are linked down below in the description. Go follow me on my Twitter where I get all the updates, my TikTok, and my clips channel. All the clips go there. And even join my Discord if you guys want to interact with me more, or maybe play some MLB The Show sometime. I'm trying to get a big following there to have some tournaments and have some fun like that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.